In this video, I'm going to be debunking Patagonia's whole nature conservation and preaching that you're a bad person if you pollute the planet. All right? So first, let's see here Patagonia, right? Right here, this is Patagonia headquarters in Ventura, California. All right, headquarters for Patagonia. So you can see here, Chinhara Designs. You see out there, the surf shop. Anybody in Ventura knows this whole campus is owned by Patagonia. They own some other stuff up on, they call this area Ventura Avenue. So they own some stuff all along this Highway 33 here. But this is the notorious headquarters for Patagonia. So 259 West Santa Clara Street, we know that that is Patagonia's campus. This is like their manufacturing stuff that they have, their offices, okay? Look, there's even a FedEx truck, or appears to be a FedEx truck, leaving their building with deliveries. Yeah, it's a FedEx truck. So the reason why this is important, because as a company that preaches green stuff, and if I say about green stuff, check this out. I'll pull it up here for you. So you can see here, message from Yvonne Chinhard, founder of Patagonia. So first of all, surfboards are one of the biggest, pollutants that's out there when it comes into some of the harsh chemicals that go there. Just first and foremost, okay? This is coming from somebody who grew up surfing. There's ways to mitigate that. People are doing upcycling campaigns with it. Try to advance all the climate chaos scenario. Politicians will greatly hasten the chance you won't even have a livable planet for our children and other wild things. Forget all the other issues. This is the bottom line in the election. Vote and volunteer for all candidates who will prioritize protecting our planet. So this is very funny coming from somebody who openly drives a, old classic truck around Ventura, California that spits out black smoke. So just leave that first and foremost, okay? Let's go here. Leave a democracy by how you found it. So again, they're talking about vote her, like vote Mother Earth. Okay, and there's obviously an innuendo here for one of the political candidates, but saying like Mother Earth, right? So this is very comical considering. So again, we're here, 259 West South Santa Clara. This is Patagonia's campus. This is well known. If you're in Ventura, you know this campus very well because it's also littered with like homeless encampments. Here we also call this hobo jungle. Okay, right behind them. They do nothing about that, by the way. So let's go here. So Forge Line Solutions. Located currently principal address of 826 De La Vina Street, Ena B, Santa Barbara, California. So I'm very familiar with Santa Barbara as well. So let me just kind of unpack this for you. Just go to view history. This is from the Secretary of State website. So initial filing, 2013. So we're going to go ahead and just to download this. So we'll just click through here. So Los Arrows is what it was originally called. 259 West Santa Clara Street in Ventura, California. Okay, so Los Arrow, for those that don't know, it is a military contractor. Los Arrow Inc. was a military contractor for the DoD. Let me show you that source, okay? But we'll get to that in a second. So a lot of people are saying like, well, they're in Santa Barbara now. All right, but you see here, so Los Arrow Inc. They changed their name to Forge Line Solutions. All right. So once it changed over to Forge Line Solutions, you can see the file in here. You can see here, there's no, it's same exact same, the share role, because the president and secretary, right? But this is 2002, 22. No change of address, just change in corporation name. Statement of information, they updated the principal address. So they already went over to Carpinteria Avenue. So they're operating out of office. So let's pull this address up. All right, so here's where Forge Line Solutions is at. So there's Factory Appliance, Key to Fitness. All right. So I also very much know this building because you can see Key to Fitness from the freeway area, 101 freeway. I drive between here all the time throughout my whole life. So, like I said, know these buildings like back of my hand. Living Green Building Material Store is what it is now. All right. So again, this is like a small, they're not manufacturing clothes here. All right. I'll just say that. So let's go back here into our filing. Annual report. So this is the updated one. This is 2000 24, they just updated this one. So this is how the address got pushed over to Santa Barbara, and the manufacturing or the name Los Aero changed to Forge Line. And then they now have an office in Santa Barbara. So let's look at E26 Delavina Street, Ena B. So this building I'm also very familiar with. Delavina is a very popular road off the freeway. So this is actually a shared office unit space, okay? Again, not a manufacturing warehouse. I think I've seen like some digital marketing agencies in here throughout the years. So definitely some churn that goes through this building, but this is it right here. This was in November 2022. So according to this filing, here, this change didn't happen until 2023. So it makes sense that it doesn't have their name on there. But I'm just letting you know that this is something completely different. This is not where they're manufacturing this stuff, at least to my knowledge, okay? It just doesn't make sense here. But the thing is, if you know Ventura and Santa Barbara, you know that it's not that far from 259 South, West Santa Clara Street, Ventura from Patagonia HQ. All right, so just to give you some perspective, this is Ventura, at about 30-minute drive north. This is Santa Barbara. This is the area where that new address is at. Okay, so again, just 30 minutes. So I used to do this drive daily for work, driving between Ventura and Santa Barbara. So I just want you, for anybody else that is not familiar with this part of the coast, this is very normal for people to commute this, at least once a day if they're working between both towns, sometimes multiple times per day. So for there to be an office here in Santa Barbara, a manufacturing here, to make that distance between both of them, because Patagonia doesn't want you to know that they're making money from Department of Defense contracts. I'm going to show you that. So let's go here. This is actually dated. This is June 8th, 2022. Los Aero Project rebranded as Forge Line Solutions. As of 1st of June, the business is independently owned and no longer affiliated with Patagonia. After 15 years of running the Los Aero business at Patagonia, Eric Neron now leads Forge Line Solutions as its president and owner. Forge Line takes its 2 decades of experience in learning from the Los Aero brand and continues its core mission to serve the SoCal community at the highest level. The sheen represents successful 15-year incubation of a U.S.-made focused business from Patagonia, the natural progression of the business to continue its mission. Forge Line Solutions will continue investment in its U.S.-based supply chain and technology partners, so Forge Line Solutions will have a new name and ownership, but it will be focused on its mission to continue to serve the tactical operator. Same team, same dedication, same expertise, same U.S.-based supply chain. Oh, I wonder where that's coming from, right? So here's where this all comes in, is the fact that Patagonia is pretending that they're not part of the military-industrial complex, one of the biggest polluters in the world, and trying to make it seem like everybody else is climate deniers. Talk about hypocrisy, guys. Just talk about hypocrisy here, okay? I mean, look, Gasalser is a new company. Many foreign Patagonia people are working. It's outsourced into a new company. Yeah, unfortunately for a Patagonia military gear, it's very expensive. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on this, guys. But you just gotta, you have to dig in on this, because they don't make it easy to find anymore, but it's all out and open. And that's my rant on why Patagonia is the biggest shills, and they're just so happy for you to be, supporting their brand and to support the military-industrial complex, because they're now subdivision, why they're directly or indirectly, all right, where I will say directly, because they're using Patagonia's supply chain to supply the military-industrial complex, one of the biggest polluters in the world. If you're wondering how much that is, so 5.5% of global greenhouse gas emissions come from militaries alone. This is placed at 4th in terms of its emissions between India and Russia from The Guardian. I'm not fact-checking this stuff, but just go look into this yourself. Not to mention, the whole anti-human transhumanism agenda being pushed through here, because there's the whole thing of say one thing and do the complete opposite. That is Patagonia. All right. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button if you like this content, because there's gonna be more of it coming.